In the early 1980s, Anne and Harry Frost began establishing blueberry plants on their property, located in the Mamaku Ranges near Rotorua. It was a time when little was known about blueberries in New Zealand. Anne explains.
We actually hadn't heard of blueberries until our friend said that they would grow here, so we did a lot of research. We found there was plants for sale in Cambridge, and I went over there and did some more research, found a person that actually knew quite a bit about blueberries. We had half a blueberry each, bought $10,000 worth of plants, and we planted them in our first block. All through the 1980s up till 2004, we exported most of our crop. Cyclone Boyle picked up our export crop off the trees and threw them on the ground. So that was a bit devastating, and one of our pickers said, we could make something with these, we could make wine. So we had never made wine, so we went to the library, got a book, came back with the ingredients, and we started with 10-litre paint buckets and a potato masher, and we made blueberry wine.
There's a huge range, actually, of blueberries. Worldwide, I believe there's over 500 different varieties. In New Zealand, it's around 100 different varieties that blueberry growers grow. We've got 8 different varieties here. The big challenge is the weather. Mother Nature just throws all sorts of things at you. Through the springtime, late winter frosts are a big challenge for us. We've done a lot of research and a lot of trials for different frost protection methods. Just putting the net on increases the temperature by a couple of degrees. Cyclones and storms through the summertime when we're harvesting. A couple of years ago in the harvest season, we had 400 millimetres of rain in the middle of our peak season. There's plenty of challenges. Fungal diseases, root diseases, all those sorts of insects, they're all a challenge that we have to combat. Blueberries like a more acidic soil, so 4.5 to 5.5 pH is their ideal. And if you can keep it around the 5, it's ideal. Ours is around the 6, so we do lose a little bit of our production because of the pH being a little bit high. But I think we gain that in a lot of the taste that our blueberries, our customers have told us that the taste is quite different to other blueberries. So what we lose in quantity, we get in quality. Process probably is our biggest market. So that's the frozen berries and the preserves, jams, chutneys, wines, liqueurs, juices. But we also do some fresh berries at farmers markets. So we head off to Auckland each Saturday in the summer with a truckload of fresh blueberries. In the summer period, we need a lot of casual pickers. We employ around 20 people. We have a harvesting machine as well, so when they get a little bit behind, we can put the harvesting machine in and clean up a bit that they can't get to. But we predominantly try and pick all our fresh berries by hand. We've just started our pruning season, so we've been pruning now for about a week, which is a little bit earlier than normal. As you can see, these plants here have lost all their leaves, so we're into them as soon as we can. Orchard management, maintenance, a bit of pruning, weeding, any sort of fertiliser sprays, just a general maintenance. About 10 years ago, when we were wanting to go more organic and green, environmentally friendly, and we came across this machine. The probe shoots down into the ground about 600 mil, and then a shot of air blows down through those probes to the bottom of the probe and shoots out sideways. That there explodes the ground, so it puts a heap of air under the ground. On a wet winter's day, you can actually see little geysers from the previous holes that he's made before, which is really quite interesting. That is a huge benefit, getting rid of problem weeds, but it also puts fertiliser down into the root zone of the plants. Breaks up the hard pan so that the roots can then get down into the subsoils, and it releases a lot of the nutrients that have been locked up in that hard pan as well. So there's many advantages. So you can put many different types of fertiliser or organic material down through the probes. So a bit of lime, a bit of fulvates, humates and things like that can go down it as well.
This is a complex that we opened in October 2000 as Mamaku Blue Winery. We changed our name in about 2004 to Mamaku Blue Blueberry Experience because people weren't coming, because they didn't drink alcohol. And also the fact that Blueberries became far more world-renowned for their health benefits, and people were looking for blueberries. And we find now, yes, people come because we're a blueberry experience. They buy a bottle of wine when they come, but they come because we're a blueberry experience. We have a lot of products. We make our own blueberry chutney, blueberry chilli, gooseberry chutney, gooseberry chilli, blueberry jams, gooseberry jams, and many other products that you can see in the shop from the blueberry and gooseberries that we sell. These are our frozen berries. We take them to the markets and sell them in the shop in 1 kilo containers, and these are all ready for sale. These days, a lot of people put them into the bullets, make juice drinks. Many of our customers just warm them a little bit, put them on the cereal in the winter, which is really nice. You can put them into your porridge, and it makes purple porridge, and children love it. You've got the blueberries and you've got purple porridge for breakfast. We have gooseberries. That's a secondary crop, but it does come first. Gooseberries are ready just before Christmas. They're an old-fashioned fruit. A lot of people haven't heard of gooseberries, but it's like one of the old-fashioned fruits like rhubarb. They're actually coming back in. It's been a very exciting journey. It's definitely had its ups and downs, and sometimes you think, oh my, why did we do this? But we could have gone into all sorts of other things and lost money completely, and it's been a very interesting journey over the years.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.